to ODDVILLE MTV with your host, Frank Hope, and your co-host, David Green, with special guest superstar Alan Cumming, Wonder Women Erinna and Hedre, the magical tongue of Clemente, Fredi Dundee and her buddy Angus, Wayne, ooh la la, Lammers, the needy Justin Priolo, the music of Stubborn All-Stars, and lots more. I'm your announcer, Melissa. Take it away, Frank.
Wow, thanks, Melissa. That was great.
Thanks.
Now, I've always been meaning to ask you, what is your favorite season of the year?
Oh, that's easy. My favorite season is spring.
Oh.
Because I love it when the flowers are blooming.
Okay. You don't go for the cold weather
I don't
much?
like it too cold, and I don't like it too hot.
Okay.
I like spring and autumn, but especially spring.
Okay. So it'd be nice if every day could be spring, I guess, right?
Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
All right. Well, and David, our co-host, is with us once again. And why don't we get started right along with our first guest who we're very excited to have. You'll recognize him from all sorts of movies like Emma and Romeo and Michelle's High School Reunion and now Buddy. Please welcome Mr. Alan Cumming.
Hello.
David and Mr. Cumming and Melissa. Well, it's an honor to have you here. We're very happy to have you.
I'm very pleased to be here.
Well, thank you.
Is that your lifesaver?
That's my lifesaver. I started eating it before, but I didn't want to be having it in my mouth.
Yeah, fine.
I'm sorry if that's...
Okay.
Is it all wet?
You probably don't want it there. All right, I'll leave it in the middle.
Have it afterwards.
Okay. Now, I actually brought... I mentioned that your Buddy is your new movie.
Yes.
And I have a photo here of you.
Yes.
And you're right here with one of the chimps, right?
I'm on the left.
Now you act on that guy, right?
That's
okay.
me.
And now you got along pretty well with these chimps?
Yeah, especially this one, actually. He's called Tonka.
Okay.
And he had the hots for me. He was big time.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he got really jealous of the other chimps and the makeup people and everything. He was.
And the others, there was Tarzan and Maggie.
There's Tarzan, Maggie, Bongo, and Tonka, and then there's Raven and Greystoke were the understudies.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So you had to work with a lot of monkeys in the movie.
Yeah, well, chimps are not
chimps.
monkeys. Yeah,
Okay.
Chimps. Yeah, 6 altogether, and a gorilla.
Wow. And now, I also mentioned that you were in Romeo and Michelle, which is, we loved that movie.
Love that
movie. Did you?
That was great. And what was it like in your school, or which group were you in when you were in school, going back?
I'd probably be in the nerdy group, I think, probably, yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nerdy. Now, this was back in Scotland, right?
Yeah, I grew up I'm Scottish.
Okay.
And they don't really have reunions and stuff there, so it was kind of on you. No. So when I came to do the film, I didn't really know what it was about, and I never played an American person before.
Right. Well, it's very convincing. You didn't sound like you had your Scottish accent.
Thanks, baby.
Oh boy. Now, and I have another photo. This is a more serious you.
Oh,
right
yes.
Here, right?
I've got a bit of a hairstyle there.
Yeah. So you can you like doing the serious stuff too?
Yeah, quite. Yeah. I like to mix and match. You know. Okay. That's terrible hair. Do you know that's hair? That they dyed my hair and permed it.
Oh boy.
And so it meant when you came out of the shower, it was like my granny's hair. It all went tight and curly and horrible.
Now you're.
I was wanting to ask David actually where he got his hair cut.
If you'd like to, I don't know
if
what
I get
success
much
you'll have,
response,
but.
It's a very beautiful style.
Oh, David, that's a nice compliment. Maybe you'd like to thank him for that.
And maybe not.
Okay, maybe not. Now, your father actually was I read he was a forester.
Yes.
Now, what does that mean?
Well, you know, you chop trees down and stuff, work in forests, and
okay.
you know, just kind of make sure that everything's dandy on the old wood front.
Okay. Did he want you to be a forester too, or?
I think he would have quite liked me to do something like on the land, but it wasn't to be. No.
Okay. Well, I guess you act on the land, right? So it sort of works.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Well, stay with us. We want to introduce our next guest, who I know you're going to love. They're known as Wonder Women, Erinna and Hedre. Now, which is Erinna and Hedre. Okay, and you're twins, obviously.
No.
Oh, okay. Okay. Now, you're from where?
We're originally from New Jersey, but we live in Vermont.
Vermont.
Yes.
Okay. And now you're going to do something special for us today, right?
Yes, karate.
Karate.
Yes.
Okay. Well, please go to it.
Okay, thank you.
How do you do?
Erinna?
Well done, very well done.
So that was karate, but it's also kung fu, right? Is that right?
Well,
No.
it's a combination. Sorry. Go ahead.
Company. Oh.
It's a combination.
Okay. And do you do any kind of martial arts?
I sometimes breathe that way. Sometimes when I get hit on the back.
Right.
But that's about as far as it goes.
Wow. Now you actually were homeschooled, right?
Yes.
Okay. And that's but you not always. And when you were in elementary school, sometimes you would switch seats to.
I think we did that once. We
Just
weren't
once.
really practical joker types.
Okay. Did you get in trouble that one time, or is it?
No, I don't think anybody noticed. It was
Okay.
kind of depressing.
Who's the oldest?
I'm older. 14 minutes.
Stereo.
Wow. And now you also teach, right? Is
Yes,
that?
dancing, modern dance, ballet, jazz.
Kill
this puppet?
And-
Don't kill the
and-
puppet.
And you
Puppet's innocent.
and you can do you teach the karate too, or that's?
Oh, we thought of it, but no, we don't. There's a taekwondo studio where we teach ballet, but it's not our studio.
And is that, do you not ever hit anyone? You just do it like...
Oh, no. No, well, we hit
You
people.
do?
Only when we're sparring, though, you know, that's the technical
It's
term.
for self-defense? Is that...
Well, it's sort of for the mindset and the self-defense, you know, and walking down the street, you know.
Feel more confident when you're out.
Exactly, you know.
Okay, double trouble, right?
Yeah,
That's
we get that
okay.
one a lot.
Okay, all right, well, we're going to be right back with lots more Oddville, so don't go away. Hey, hello, and welcome back to the show. Everything okay, Mr. Cumming?
It's a wee bit noisy, that
that was a
introduction,
little
yeah.
loud, yeah.
Can I just say that I think I heard David speaking in the commercial break.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It must have been a figment of your imagination.
I don't know. I think he just speaks when the cameras aren't on him.
Oh boy. Well, I hope we're not clashing. It's clashing these colors.
There's a little bit of
That
a,
is.
We okay?
there's a bit of man-made
I wouldn't
fabric
work together.
fever going on here.
All right. Well, you're probably not a good one to be talking to today, Melissa. Anyway. All right. Well, anyway, without further ado, why don't we introduce our next guest, who we're very happy to have on? Please welcome the magical tongue of Mark Clemente. Great to have you here. Now, you're going to share some things with your tongue. Is that right?
That's correct.
Okay. Well, please go to it.
Here's my tongue when I could twirl it 360 degrees.
Look at your tongue.
This is my tongue. I could fold my tongue in half and keep it there forever.
Oh.
This is my tongue fully extended.
Oh.
And I could also swallow my tongue and talk at the same time, which I don't think anybody in the world could do.
That's great. Have a seat, please. Please, Mr. Clemente. Now, how long is that? Actually, I have a tape measure, and maybe how long is your tongue?
It's 6 inches from the tip to the back of my throat.
Thank you, Mr.
Oh, yeah,
Cumming.
right.
Right,
Do-
yeah, do
you
that.
don't
From
have
the-
to stick it
We'll
in
take
there.
your word
but,
for it.
Yeah,
From the
6
tip
inches,
of my
that's that
tongue
much.
to my teeth is 4.5 inches long.
Wow. Okay. Now, okay. You want to just maybe stick your tongue so we can get some accuracy here?
Yeah,
looks
that's
like
right. Yeah,
4.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And we'll take his word on the 6.5 part.
yeah.
Okay. Now,
Whatever.
Now, the tongue thing is just part of what you do. You also you work for the postal department, right?
Correct, that's right.
Okay. Now, you actually are a mailman, and you.
A mailman, right.
Okay. Now, I'm glad because I always wanted to find out. Now, if once you finish your route, can you go home? Like, if you work really fast, can you go home early if you do that?
Well, technically,
it's a
we're
useful
not.
question.
Technically, we're not supposed to,
Oh.
but some people do sometimes.
'Cause, I mean, what would you do if you finished your whole route? You'd have nothing left to do, right, for the day if you.
That's true.
Okay. But
You know what, you could lick some stamps.
lick some stamps with the tongue. That's a good point, Mr. Cumming. All right, well, we want to introduce our next guest, and I know you're going to like this especially, Mr. Cumming, because she's actually from Scotland.
Oh.
It's a special surprise we have for
that's
you.
nice.
And please welcome Ms. Fredi Dundee and her buddy Angus.
Thank you. Well, I had my ventriloquist dummy specially made for me to my specifications, but I was so stupid. I forgot to ask for a mouth that moved. So, ladies and gentlemen, meet Angus, a Scottish mute. You can see there's not very much you can do with him. Since he's vocally challenged, the only way he can tell a joke is to sign it. Say, Angus, is there anything worn under your kilt? He says, oh no, everything's in perfect working order. Isn't that terrific? I don't even have to learn how to throw my voice. Oh, but he's such a delicate little thing, dear Angus. You can't help feeling sorry for him. And you know, he cries a lot. Oh, Angus, wait a minute. Will you feel better if I sing to you? All right. Maxwellton braes are bonny, where early falls the dew. It was there that Annie Laurie gave me her promise true.
Dundee.
Thank you. Well, hello.
Nice to meet you.
Hello, I'm honoured to meet you.
So that must be like being back home all
Oh,
over
it's
again. watching that,
lovely.
right?
For a second there, I thought I was back in Scotland.
I saw you in Emma.
Did
You were
you?
wonderful.
Oh, thanks very
so
much.
sensitive and so beautiful.
Well,
Did,
thanks.
did you get to see Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion yet?
No.
Oh, it's a good one too.
Oh, I must look out for that.
Yeah.
And Angus is delighted too to meet you.
Oh, that's
And
nice.
yeah, Angus. Yeah, he likes stars.
Looks like he's had a few wee whiskies.
Yeah, that's what he's going to get afterwards. A wee drappy.
Now, are you both from the same area in Scotland? Or where,
I'm from Perthshire. Where are you from?
Well, I'm close by. I'm from Dundee.
Oh, I went to school near Dundee.
Where did you go?
I went to Carnoustie.
Carnoustie.
Yeah. That's so weird.
Oh,
I
well
usually only
done.
say Perthshire because I don't think people will know where Dundee is.
but it's a
But it's
small
obviously-
town.
Dundee, I'm telling you, we're famous for our Keeler's marmalade. You know
Jute,
that.
jam,
Jute,
journalism.
Jam. Journalism.
3 J's.
Yes.
Journalist and marmalade.
Marmalade,
Jute.
Keeler's marmalade.
Yeah.
It's
Jam
very
as well.
famous.
Yeah.
Jam.
And journalism and
Pretty girls.
and pretty girl. Well,
Well.
obviously.
I hope you're not looking at him.
No, I saw that too. Underneath this makeup, actually, I'm
Well,
far
this
off.
is like a world tour today. All right. Well, we're going to be right back with lots more Oddville, so don't go away. Okay, welcome back to the show. We've been going all around the world. We have guests from Scotland and Vermont and
In New York.
in New York. Okay, and now we're going to take a little trip to France. Please welcome Mr. Wayne Ooh La La Lammers.
Hello, America. I love you. I am walking in the park. I just crashed into a tree. Ooh la la, Catherine Deneuve. I must be Parisian. I am reading Jean-Paul Sartre. The book is upside down. I am such a stupid father. I must be Parisian. Sometimes I act like Yves Montand. Sometimes I smell like Jacques Cousteau. Sometimes I sound like Mitterrand. Today I look like escargot. Au revoir, au revoir. C'est sweet Parisian. Come here, little girl. Why are you running away screaming? Little girl, little boy, little doggy, what do I care? I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Oh, in France, we always kiss the celebrity host and the guests. Oh, I love you.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, have a seat, Mr. Lammers.
Yes.
Now, have you been to France doing this, or?
I am in France every moment.
Oh.
Every moment. I remember I was in a little sidewalk cafe with Camus and the great existentialist comedian Jerry Lewis, who once said, I have some problems.
Okay. Please stay with us, Mr. Lammers. We just want to introduce our next guest, if we may.
Oh, of course, my friend.
Okay. And we want to welcome another special act. Please welcome the needy Justin Priolo. Okay. Now, are you from somewhere else in the world, or no?
I'm from New Jersey.
New Jersey. Okay. All right. And you're going to do what for us today?
I'm going to fold up my knees, yoga style, and walk on my knees.
Walk on your knees. Okay. Well, don't let me stop you, please.
Okay.
Go to it.
Okay, no problem.
Have you been doing this long?
Yeah, I've been doing it probably since the age of about 6.
6. Okay. Yeah. And you're how old now?
How old am I? I'm 19.
Wow. Have you ever tried this, Mr. Cumming?
No, I'm tempted. But it'd have to be in the
No?
privacy of my own home.
I've known people who could cross their legs like that, but not walk them.
Not walk like it. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow.
Move down a tad there. Now, Mr. Priolo, you have an interesting story because you actually died for a little while, right?
Yes, I did.
Uh,
For about 3 minutes.
Wow. And what was that like?
Darkness, I don't know.
You
I don't
didn't see a
remember.
white light?
Nope.
No white light at the end of the tunnel. And,
How did you come out of being dead?
I was resuscitated after being hit by a car.
Oh dear. Oh.
wow. Well, we're glad you made it so you could do this. And so you never lost your knee skill. You were able to do that before and after.
Well, the only thing that was affected was my upper body.
Oh. Well,
That sort of stuff.
Now, have you traveled at all? Have you been to Scotland or France or Vermont?
No. The furthest I've been is Florida.
Florida. Okay. Well, that's a nice place.
Nice.
All right. Well, please stay with us. We want to introduce our band, who we're very happy to have on. They're going to be doing their song Tin Spam from their album Open Season. Please welcome from New York City, the Stubborn All-Stars.
How's it going?
Oh, they don't make them like they used to in this cotton plastic town. Progress simply progressive, but it makes no sense to chase out behind. No, they don't quite make them like they used to. Things going by so fast. I like it slow and groovy. I like it better to last. And I'm talking about tin spam, caviar. What you eat is what you are. Cheap wine or champagne, aspartame or sugar cane. just for the system to work you like a wooden puppet to be their fires. Take dictation from the master's voice. No initiative, robot but your voice. Baby, take a risk, jump the track. Look ever forward, don't look back. It's just tin span, caviar. Or what you eat is what you are. Cheap wine or champagne, aspartame, sugar cane. Oh, they don't make them like they used to in this cold and plastic time. Progressive and progressive, but it makes no sense to chase out behind. No, they don't quite make them like they used to. Things going by so fast. I like it slow and groovy. I like it better to last. And I'm talking about tin span, caviar. What you eat is what you are. Cheap wine or champagne, aspartame, sugar cane, just tin span, caviar. See what you eat is what you are. Cheap wine or champagne, aspartame or sugar cane. Yeah.